So a very, very interesting thing just came out recently. And essentially what's going on is that within the UK, there is a specific law or something that's going to be trying to get passed that is basically wanting them to go ahead and have the ability of the UK government to scan end-to-end encrypted messages. So now I think what the argument is that they want to go ahead and scan for illegal content and different things like that. So they're trying to go and pass this law that's going to go ahead and basically break end-to-end encryption, end quote from 9 to 5 Mac. Now, what Apple is threatening to do, I guess they're not threatening, they're just saying what they're probably going to end up doing, is if this specific law actually ends up passing for the, consumer, us, ourselves who use iMessage and FaceTime, they are actually going to go ahead and basically remove iMessage and remove FaceTime from the UK. So that is going to be something that is going to be absolutely insane. If that ends up happening, what's basically going to happen is you're going to have an area in the world like the UK that is just not going to be able to fully use iMessage or FaceTime anymore. And it's kind of sad because, if you're a person within the UK, well then it's going to be kind of a sad situation because you're not going to actually be able to go ahead and, use iMessage and or FaceTime within those specific areas. But on top of that, it makes me think, what if you're somebody traveling to those specific places? What if you're traveling from, let's say another part of the world to the UK? Are you actually going to be able to still use iMessage, or is it only iPhones registered in the UK that are not going to be able to use iMessage or FaceTime? I'm going to be very curious to see what ends up happening here and how Apple ends up handling that. But this is how it starts. As of right now, I actually think this is a good move from Apple, although it sucks that, people within there are not going to be able to use iMessage or FaceTime if this actually goes through. Right now, everything is still perfectly fine, but just keep in mind that you can always still use text messaging on your iPhone. There's still lots of other messaging applications you can still use. And I wonder if people who are using a VPN, if a VPN can go ahead and actually allow you to still use iMessage and FaceTime as well. That's another thing that can kind of throw a wrench in some of the plans here. But I think ultimately, if this law or, this bill, whatever it is, passes, that is going to be a very, very slippery slope for a lot of developers within the UK to actually start, enabling end-to-end encrypted messages, since the government can still take a look at them. But on top of that, if big players like Apple, and it looks like maybe WhatsApp may end up, removing their specific things there too, that could actually go ahead and essentially cause some really big rifts into, the UK actually passing a law like this. So I'd love to hear your thoughts about this. Let me know in the comment section below. Hit the like button, that would mean so much, but definitely hit that subscribe button. More importantly than everything else, I love every single one of you guys. Hopefully I'll catch you guys in the next video. Peace out till then.